And thousands of NHS workers, which includes nurses from the Royal College of Nursing, will now strike this Thursday, the 15th of December, and again on the 20th in England, Wales and Northern Ireland. Ambulance workers, including paramedics, emergency care assistants and call handlers, will take industrial action on the 21st of December and the 28th. Postal workers were striking yesterday and are expected to continue on a number of days this month. Rail strikes will take place over 4 days this week and from Christmas Eve until early on the 27th of December. More are also planned in January. And Border Force staff, driving test examiners, security staff on Eurostar and some civil servants are also walking out this month. With the latest, here's our political correspondent, Rob Powell.
Health workers on strike in Northern Ireland at the beginning of a week of disruption across the UK that will impact almost everyone in some way.
We work long hours, we're underpaid, we're understaffed, we can't deliver the service that we should be delivering.
We're not just out here for more money, we're out here for safe staffing levels.
Of course it's difficult, but we're forced into this time after time. Now it seems to be a regular thing and it's always coming down to the Tories.
Tonight in Westminster, hastily arranged talks ahead of a nurses' strike on Thursday ended in bitterness, with the Health Secretary telling unions higher pay rises would mean less money for frontline services. Union leaders accused the government of belligerence and having too little to say.
There is no other point in us having conversations about other things. Of course, we're willing to do that in addition to talking about pay, but they can't be completely instead of talking about pay.
Up the road, ministers attend a Cobra emergency committee.
Are you doing enough to avert strikes?
On the agenda, deploying troops to drive ambulances and check passports.
Hello, Minister. Are you comfortable with troops standing in for striking workers?
But the man coordinating the government response is clear there will still be disruption.
At a time when people are struggling both with the consequence of the situation in Russia, Ukraine, as we emerge from COVID, and indeed this winter weather, I don't think most people think it's fair and reasonable to undertake these strikes. So my message to them would be, even now, please call them off.
So with both sides seemingly dug in, the outline of a deal is hard to make out.
Ministers appear to be shifting their focus from averting this month's strikes to tackling their impact. The big risk for Rishi Sunak, though, is that with more unions balloting for action, the public may decide the country simply isn't functioning and blame the government for not dealing with it. For Labour, a carefully calibrated position. No commitment to pay rises and no vocal support for the strikes, just criticism of the government's approach.
The Health Secretary's reaction to the strikes has been a complete joke. To say that he's willing to talk to the RCN about everything other than the issue they want to talk about, that's not serious.
And it's not the only dispute. Rail workers today rejected a deal that could have averted some Christmas strikes. So there'll be more of this in the months ahead. The prospect of a smooth-running Christmas slipping away. Rob Powell, Sky News in Westminster.